All right, here's my market recap for December 27th, 2023. Just a second, going to make sure this is streaming. Okay, here's what this looks like today. And I'll zoom out to this larger time frame. Or actually, I'm going to, there's the economic calendar. Only thing of real consequence here is this note auction. And I heard that there's trillions of dollars worth of bonds that are going down in value, so that could bring more money into the stock market. I don't know all the details on that, but I could give the market more potential to keep moving up if the bonds are losing value because the feds are lowering the interest rates. So the bonds might not be as attractive, so that could draw more participants into the stock market. And the inflation seems to be cooling somewhat, but well, anyway, let's look at this higher time frame. So what do we see here? This is the I'm trying out this trading view thing. It has a lot of nice features in it. And all I'm concerned with is, well, you know what? I'll go back to a daily. And we can go and look back pretty far. That's going way back. That's COVID. And then we're at this all-time high right now. It's almost like a cup and handle pattern. Very big one. So I don't know. Could we make it? No, we're in uncharted territory here. I've kind of got that right there, and that's kind of support. Just blew past it, and we're just in kind of uncharted territory now. Kind of difficult to make anything of it. I think this is more where you're looking at order flow. Because we're higher than this has ever gone before. See if I can come up with anything looking at the 5 minutes. This all found support in here. As this says 21st as last week, and this all found support here and broke through here. Hard to tell where it's going. It could just keep on going someplace unknown. Maybe it could make it to 5,000. Maybe further. I have no idea. Historically, going back for many, many decades, market has just continued to go up. Just as the different markets grow and more production can happen and more technological advancements happen, all seems to go upwards. That's the whole basis behind people having retirement accounts, is they expect that the market is just, it's going to wiggle around, but just over time continue to just go up. That's the whole premise behind having a retirement account, getting that compound interest from the market continuing to go up overall. So see, this went down sharply, then, testing around in this range, testing around in this range. So there's no volume here, not much. This is testing, 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 testing this some more. And now broken out of all that. Although if you go into ETH, here it is now. Here's where it's at right now. Look, another kind of a flag looking pattern. It could break up through this, continue higher. Or, you have different places testing somewhere down in here, down in this area. And here you see the buyers still have the advantage in this. So it looks to me like more potential to go up, but you never know. Let's switch that back to RTH. Now I'll look here at Bookmap. I don't know why the hell this thing will not save my settings. God. There's that. Do I see any potential good flag pattern setups? This is just a back and forth day. Now if I flip back to here, what are we looking at? This is just, it's mainly just inside of this range, the majority of it. Oh, here's your value area low and your value area high there. Up here's all that. Just trying to find a better color, maybe just have a white line. I guess orange is good. We just have that one be white. Makes a dashed line. I really can't see it now. I can see that. Developing point of control. That's kind of nice. It'll show you the developing one where it's gone. So this is just, basically it's back and forth all day long. This didn't really go anywhere today, so it's not a good scenario for what I'm looking for with flag patterns. There'll still be some. Today's kind of rough because this does not fit my my scenario for setups. Look at that. That's can't do anything with that, even though that's a bit of a flag pattern. Nothing I can do with it. Now going from here, say up to here. That's doable, but it can't really see that either. Now, could this one be it? That's testing this volume here, and then this. That's a huge pullback. Testing this previous volume. And then this is news affecting that. I would typically not want to be involved with news because of the risk management. This potentially can show that short. You have all of this right here. If I can get my CVP to focus on it. Got these two areas and 4830 here, 4831.5, and it's bouncing back and forth between those. And then it tests right around here, right around 4830. And it's not able to get back above this high volume, so it's kind of a flag pattern. Got a sharp move down. It's not much. Very hard to tell. And do you have anything here really shows it? Not really. Way it's just whipsawing back and forth. That it's a different kind of a setup, but this is retesting a high volume node right here. And you've got that. This is unable to make it past these. And that just results in it going back to here. And then testing further down to another previous price again. And this goes back up. See, there's not much. I can't read this worth a damn here. So this would just be kind of one of those days where, I wasn't able to trade this today. And I'd like to have my market pulse thing on, but it just keeps having some technical issues. It just keeps disappearing all the time. I'm not sure what's up with that. Wish I could come up with something a little better. I've got this one, a little flag pattern. Then look at the range, it's 3 points. And this is not that clear of a move upwards. Don't really have the volume pushing it either. So it's just kind of like you could look at this too. You've got a testing where this volume was before. And that gives you a little range. Once you're able to see this. I don't know, potentially going up. I don't know. This is just kind of a lousy day where I don't, it's mean reversion. It's all just sticking kind of in the same range bound area. You've got here between 35 and 16, you're in a 15-point range. It's end of the year. I don't have setups to really operate in this. I see a few potential ones like this. There's that here, and then once you see that, it's going up, but it's during a news event during these bond auctions, so I wouldn't do that. Just for the fact that it's a news event. Generally, I want to stay out of news events because it can just fling around so far I get filled. Take a huge loss potentially. Rather make smaller gains, minimize my losses, let the smaller gains build up. I like that spring setup that Slowdown talks about. Here's one of them. You can see this peekaboo here. Then this going up. There may have been some others. This being range bound, this whole thing kind of range bound, and then a peekaboo down here. These aren't coming down, and a spring. Got peekaboo. They're higher. Even just getting this one here, this leg, that's not bad. This one at the end, that's a little more volatile, hard to tell. Now let me check tomorrow's events. Home sales, jobless claims, crude oil. There's a decent amount of events tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be trending one way or another so I can have more potential for a flag setup or continuation. Today's not a continuation day, it's a mean reversion day. So I can't operate in that with the setups I'm working on, at least. Yeah, that's all I can come up with, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. So hope everybody had a good Christmas and Happy New Year. And hopefully this next year coming up will be much better than this one. So good night.